Hi. This is me 27 years ago. My fashion choices were a bit dubious then, but I was very enthusiastic. After leaving, I just opened the June's Holiday Apartments after leaving the computer industry as a programmer as a programmer and analyst. As a new small business owner, I was always searching for better and more cost-effective ways of marketing my business. I spent a heap of money on traditional promotions and ads, and the results were often disappointing. Since then, I've been involved with many organisations, and I've talked to hundreds of businesses across Australia, and in all the discussions I've had, the same question keeps coming up. How do you drive more customers through the doors and increase sales at minimum cost? I knew from experience that small business owners needed something that was affordable, flexible, and effective. So when I saw what smartphones could do and the number of people using them, I knew that was it. I had a solution. Powsat Promos, the superhero app for face-to-face businesses and their customers. A digital promotions ecosystem that comprises two free apps, a business app and a consumer app. It's a promotions platform for both smartphones and tablets to connect businesses and consumers. Businesses can choose from two plans, a free plan with limited features or a monthly subscription plan with a 3-month free trial. Let me give you an example of how Powsat works. Let's meet Mick. He owns my local cafe. He has a couple of hundred likes on his Facebook page, but he's not convinced of its effectiveness in reaching his customers. Mick wants to lift his sales, and so he's decided to use Powsat. He opens his Powsat business app, picks a design that suits his lunchtime special, fills in a couple of small fields, takes a photo with his smartphone, and in less time than it takes to write an email or post a social feed, Mick's lunchtime promo is published on the Powsat app. That's how easy it is for any business to create a promo. Now let's meet Phil and Kate, young office workers in town who love a good deal. They only have a 30-minute lunch break, so they gotta find somewhere fast. Kate grabs her smartphone and opens her Powsat Promos app. She does a quick search for cafes and limits the radial search to 300 metres, which they both, up comes Mick's lunchtime special, which they both think sounds great. When it's time to pay, Kate presents the lunchtime promo on her smartphone to the cafe staff who redeem it by keying in the unique business number. So Phil and Kate save money and Mick gains 2 new customers. Everyone's happy. Later that evening, Mick checks the sales figures and success of his latest Powsat promo. He decides to keep that promo running and adds a new campaign to start the next day. Powsat Promos puts any business in control of creating their own promotions. It's flexible, it's affordable, and it's measurable. And for consumers, they get great offers all in the one place on the one app. They can search, filter, and find exactly what they want. Powsat Promos is the new digital promotions channel for face-to-face businesses. A great opportunity for any business to start promoting. We're currently building our minimum viable product, and we've got 20 businesses that are excited to be our guinea pigs. So that's Powsat Promos. Thank you.
Ken, great idea you've got there. Can you just tell us a little bit about how you're going to make how does it work for you? How do you get the income, the revenue stream? Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So the businesses will be able to use the free version of the app, but that has limited features. So the intention obviously is to move them up to the subscription plan. What we're going to do is give a 3-month trial on the monthly subscription plan so that they can take advantage of the unlimited features that offers them and get used to it. And at the end of 3 months, they then can continue and actually pay for a monthly subscription, which would be, at this case, before we actually go live, of course, we're testing it, but $9.90 a month. So it's not a great impact on their advertising budget, obviously, if it's only $10 a month. This system will work in volume. So, I mean, the more businesses we have, and the whole idea is to break down the barriers so that we can incorporate as many businesses as possible, and particularly small businesses that have not got great opportunities or haven't got much money in their budget to advertise.
Great presentation, Ken. You're entering into quite a crowded marketplace. I can think of Facebook ads, Google Mobile, Foursquare, and maybe 5 or 6 different daily deals sites that operate in Australia, all offering a similar kind of promotion to help small businesses get customers into the door. If I was a cafe owner in Coffs Harbour today, what would be the single biggest reason that you would pitch to me to use Powers Ad instead of, say, Scoopon?
Right, all the deals sites, of course, have great teams of people that ring up businesses and charge very high commissions for them to be on those deal sites. And those deal sites that you're referring to, a lot of them are pay up front for the consumer before they can take advantage of the deal that's available. The benefit with Powers Ad is that there is the opportunity for small business to not have to pay commission, to create as many promos on the run as they like, so they can have 10 running if they want to at the same time, so they could have a lunchtime deal on Wednesday, a special Tuesday deal on Tuesday every week for the next couple of months. They've got the flexibility to create their own promos and then put them up on the Powers Ad app, and then they can control them and manage them there. They can stop them, start them, limit the number of vouchers if you like.
Just in the interest of time, that's probably enough functionality. Just one other real quick question though. This business works when you have critical mass of small businesses advertising on the platform and enough consumers searching for those offers so that everybody gets a match between offer and customer. What do you think it's going to cost you to acquire that many business customers and that many consumers, and roughly how many numbers do you think that might be on either side?
Well, in terms of marketing, in terms of getting the businesses on board, we're going to talk to the shopping centres themselves directly. We see the shopping centres as being a key partner in this process of getting businesses on board. So we'll be testing it here in Coffs Harbour with the 20 businesses initially to get the system right. We'll then be talking to 2 of the shopping centres that are here that have other shopping centres elsewhere, and then we'll be moving into talking to head office of some of the bigger shopping centres. We see it as a benefit for the businesses in the shopping centre, and we see it as a benefit for the shopping centres themselves.
You mentioned you would be testing it. Do you have the apps developed already? Do you have some prototype?
We are about to move to that stage. We just finished a survey of 25 businesses just to make sure that the assumptions we've made are correct.
Mm-hmm.
We're now going to be programming a product that we can take to those 25 businesses actually, so that they can give us feedback on it, and we'll be doing that in the next probably 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I really like the idea. Have you done some research on why, in-app advertising and a way that you might be able to generate some other income?
Yeah, it's interesting you mentioned that. We've been talking about that. In-app advertising, if we're going to do that, we have to be conscious of the fact it can put some people off. So we're open to all these types of ideas to increase the income stream, and we just have to look at how we can incorporate that so that it doesn't irritate people.